As you guys know, I don't really make a lot of Call of Duty videos anymore. I mean like videos actually talking about Call of Duty, probably like one a week or so. But every once in a while, something comes up and I want to actually discuss it, and this is one of those times. But the reason, well, the two reasons that I don't really talk about Call of Duty that much or make Call of Duty related videos that much anymore is, number one, I can't stand what Call of Duty videos have become on YouTube. They have just changed so much, and I just don't want to make those type of videos. Like those just whole clickbait, misleading, just cancerous videos that everyone just makes, and they all just copy each other's fucking video ideas, and whoever titles it the best and has the best tags, you know, they get the most views. It's just fucking terrible, man. Like, I have no interest in making videos like that. I don't know, I don't see how you could have fun making those type of videos. They just don't seem like fucking fun videos to make. But regardless, that's a whole separate topic, man. I could sit here for 30 minutes talking about that. But the second reason, and I guess probably the more important reason that I don't make that many COD videos anymore, is because honestly, I've given up on COD, man. Like, I really have no hope that they're ever gonna go back to what it once was. They're never gonna fix this game. I don't know, they might, you know, but it's been 3 years now where I've just been, you know, looking forward to the next game, and, you know, the next game comes out, and I'm simply just disappointed by the game. And I can honestly say I was never disappointed by a Call of Duty until Ghosts. And the last 3 years, I think, okay, the next year they're gonna have a good game, it's gonna be alright. We'll just deal with one bad year, and the next game comes out and it's not much better, you know what I'm saying? And now Black Ops 3, they kind of did a decent job. It wasn't trash, but now they're just ruining it with this whole supply drop thing, and supply drops are here to stay. Let me tell you that, okay? So let's just try to break this down from a business perspective. Supply drops make Activision so much fucking money, man. I know there's a huge thing. People said, oh, black market, blackout, whatever. Nobody buys supply drops. First of all, that whole movement is stupid and pointless. You should already know not to buy supply drops. Please, let me walk into my son's room and catch him with my fucking credit card buying online camos on Call. Boy, I'm about to pick him up and throw him out the window. So first of all, you should already not be using real life money on supply drops. I don't know who actually does that. I'm trying to think. In Advanced Warfare, I maybe spent like $20 for the whole year on supply drops, and I made videos on it too. I pretty much got all the money back, so it was like no cost for me. Black Ops 3, I haven't fucking bought any supply drops. The only other games that do stuff like this, like sports games, I probably spent like 20 bucks on 2K. That was a waste as well. And that actually brings in a good point. If you compare supply drops to other games, it's like opening packs in 2K or FIFA or Madden or whatever game you may play. If you play any of those games, you know how packs work. You open them and you have a very fucking tiny chance of getting a really good player, and basically you have to spend a whole bunch of money to get good players. And that's very comparable to what Call of Duty is turning into, because if you want to get the best items and the rarest items out of the supply drops, you aren't gonna get them just opening 10 supply drops, just opening 20. You gotta open like 100 if you want to get these really good items, if you want to get all the weapons, if you want to get all the rarest camos, if you want to get this new 10th specialist, which apparently they're adding to supply drops. I'd love to know what the earn rate is on that. Probably 0.01%. Literally, like, no one's gonna have it except for the people who spent $1,000 on fucking supply drops. But obviously they try to fight this by saying, oh no, you can just earn crypto keys and you can do it that way. But do you know how fucking hard it is to earn crypto keys? Even if you sat there and played 8 hours a day, right? At the end of the day, you'd probably only have like 200 crypto keys. That's like fucking 7 supply, not even 7. That's 6 rare supply drops, and you wasted your whole fucking day playing. It's not possible, man. It's too difficult to earn the crypto keys to get enough to where you actually open enough supply drops to get any of the good items. It's the same thing with sports games. Yeah, you can sit there and try to grind out fucking VC on 2K, or you can sit there and try to grind out the fucking, I don't even know what they're called on FIFA, like those coins or whatever. You could sit there and try to grind them out. You aren't gonna earn them very quickly. It takes a real fucking grind, like every day, 8 hours, and it wouldn't even be worth your time at the end of the day to do that for how little you get rewarded. And this is a system that's been in FIFA, that's been in 2K, that's been in all these sports games for years, man, and for years those communities have been fucking complaining complaining about this, and guess what? Nothing has changed. So when I see people say, oh, black market blackout, oh, let's all not buy supply drops, we'll show them. They'll have to change things. No, they won't. They are not going to change anything, because everyone needs to understand this, right? If you want to take one thing away from this video, just understand this. None of these developers, not Activision, not fucking 2K, not EA, none of them give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about your playing experience. They don't give a fuck. As soon as you bought their game, they're happy. As soon as you buy their supply drops, buy their packs, they're happy. They don't care about you. They care about the money. They're a business, and that's all they fucking care about. If they don't make money, they go out of business. They're a failure. They have to make money. So at the end of the day, they don't really give a fuck about you. And I think a lot of people just can't accept that, and someone has to like tell you. So here I am fucking telling you, listen, get this through your head. Activision don't give a fuck about you, okay? I don't know how much clearer I can be than that. That's about as blunt as I can put it for you, man. And now if we use some of these sports games as a reference and what's happening to them, they've been dealing with this same problem that Call of Duty's just now dealing with for years. Like, we've only dealt with supply drops for the last 2 years, right? And even in the beginning, it wasn't even paid supply drops. So like a year and a half, we've been dealing with paid supply drops. These other games have been doing this type of stuff forever, and they still haven't seen any improvement. So don't expect too much improvement from Activision either, because at the end of the day, it just comes down to this. Regardless of how many YouTubers sit up here and say, hey, don't buy supply drops, they all upload videos, don't buy supply drops, black market blackout, all these videos, right? Everyone can sit here and say that all day. There's still a large majority of Call of Duty players that don't even watch YouTube videos, that don't even know that this is a problem. They're probably just sitting here spending hundreds and thousands of fucking dollars on supply drops, and they just have no idea about the black market blackout. And then there's the people who know about it who just simply don't give a fuck, and they're not concerned with it. They just want to get their weapons, and that's it. And that's fine. If they want to spend their money, they can get their weapons. So what I'm getting at by mentioning all of that is, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, Activision's still getting their money. That's why they don't care, because there's quite literally nothing that we can do to stop them from getting their money, because there's always going to be people out there who are buying this stuff. Because I'll tell you this, I promise you this, if there was a way to actually make sure that no one ever bought a supply drop again, so for the next fucking month Activision didn't make a penny off supply drops, I can guarantee you then we'd see a fucking change. You would most definitely see a change, because then you're actually affecting them. But you can sit here and make as many videos as you want, they're not gonna do shit. You can tweet as much as you want, they're not gonna do shit. They don't care. All that fucking matters is the profit. Like, fuck, me making this video is pointless. They're not gonna change shit because of what I'm saying, but I just want to put this opinion out there because this is something that people don't want to talk about. They want to pretend like they're really about to change something, like they're really about to do something. Listen, man, if you haven't noticed already, you can't do shit because Activision doesn't give a fuck about you. Like, let this soak in for a second, alright? Let's just all let this fucking soak into your brain, okay? The whole community has been making a big fuss for the last month or so about supply drops. They started a whole hashtag on Twitter, trending, whatever, a huge fucking deal. Many videos have been made about buying supply drops and how it's bad, how the earn rate is bad. All this fucking drama has been stirred up for the last month or so about supply drops. And guess what? The 10th specialist that's coming out is gonna be in supply drops. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you, man? They don't give a fuck about you. And the sooner you accept that, the better you will feel, man. Listen, join me, man. Join me on this low expectations. I have no expectations for the next Call of Duty. If it's shit, I won't be surprised. If it's good, I'll be like, damn, okay, this is cool. But going into the next COD, I have no fucking expectations because I refuse to be disappointed by another Call of Duty. I have accepted the fact that Call of Duty will never be what it used to be back in the day. I've accepted it, and it makes everything a lot easier when you just accept it. So anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to like, rating if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already, follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day, and peace out.